Yeah?
Did you watch that video still?
I was there, so.
You were there. I asked you if you watched the video. Your memory is more reliable than the video the judge just watched.
In my opinion.
I just want to be sure. Do you realize you're on the road right now?
One, yes, I realize I'm going to do it. Two, I do not lie about nothing.
Welcome back to the Lackluster channel. The other day I published a video update on an unlawful traffic stop that ended with a lawsuit and eventual settlement. After posting that video, Bob Wolverton reached out to me and shared video footage of disgraced Officer Dickerson's blatantly false testimony during the criminal trial. Bob is an expert witness and helps attorneys expose police misconduct in civil rights cases. Ms. Stevens was represented by attorney Matthew Lawrence. He is licensed in Mississippi and California if you are looking for representation. This is not a paid promotion. I have no ties to either of them. The video begins with the direct examination of Officer Dickerson by the prosecutor.
I was on a previous traffic stop with Officer Myers and Officer Craven involving a subject that had been placed in custody back in the car. Myself, Officer Myers, and Officer Craven were sitting there just talking in general about the thing, waiting for the record to come to the vehicle, and noticed that the patrol car was shaking back and forth. One of us over here said, "What's going on?" and looked in the back of the car, and the subject in the back of the car was laid across the back seat towards the driver's side, yelling at a vehicle in the street. Asked the person in the vehicle, to go down the road, that they were interfering with a traffic stop. And they told me that they were on a public road and they didn't have to go down the street. I told them to go down the road or I would take them into custody, and they said, "Fuck you, I can do what I want, I'm on the public road, it's my brother."
What you laying down, man? Hey, hold down the road. You're interfering.
Hey, call my daddy.
Hey, you want to be in jail too? Huh?
That's fine.
Look at it. There it is, the diamond. How are we?
They went down the road, I made a traffic stop on them, and that's where I came into contact with Ms. Stevens.
And when he came into contact with Ms. Stevens, how did you end up identifying her?
I asked her for her ID, admission she didn't give it to me.
Let's see your license, please.
I'm clean.
Let me ask you a question. You ready for me to ask you?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. You ever heard of interfering with a traffic stop?
That's not interfering. That's my brother. I ain't saying nothing. I'm
Step
just
out of the car.
looking.
Step out of the car.
I will. Omar, call my mom and my lawyer, please.
Give me your license, please.
It don't matter.
What?
They.
Cheers, Simon.
And did you explain the purpose of your stop, or what? Well, just explain to us what.
I told Ms.
interaction you had
Stevens
with at that point.
the reason I was speaking with her is because she was interfering with a traffic stop up the road there, and that she would not be involved with that traffic stop for based on safety concerns.
Okay. And did you have any further conversation, or did you just place her under arrest at that point, or?
I asked her to step out of the vehicle. She would not step out of the vehicle.
That's my
Stop it.
brother. I ain't saying nothing. I'm
Step
just
out of the car.
looking.
Step out of the car.
I will. Omar, call my mom and my lawyer, please.
She locked her doors on me.
Let's see your license, please.
When I finally got her out of the vehicle, I went to place her into custody, and she pulled away from me, told me I will not take her into custody.
Stopping and yelling at people on a traffic light. Just hush and
You
listen.
told me to go
Hush and
ahead
listen.
and go. I wasn't talking to him. You told me to go ahead and go. I wasn't talking to him. I was just
you want to stop and listen, or do you want to go to jail right now? I will take you to jail right now. You stopping and putting your head over there and stopping, and he can yell at you is interfering with a traffic stop. Interfering with an investigation on a traffic stop, regardless of what you want to believe or not. Period.
Did I say something?
I'm tired of you. Hold that.
I didn't say nothing.
Hold that.
Come on.
I'm scared. Even I heard it yourself. You
What did
can't
I
tell
say?
me to stop or tell me to go.
I was talking to him. He said I was interfering with him.
Confidential line on this car. Yeah, you're fine. That's right. Let's go. Come on. It matters. When you interfere with somebody on a traffic stop,
I'm talking to you. You told me to be
I don't
quiet.
know what. I don't know what.
Get on.
I don't
Come
know
on.
what. Sit down.
And I finally gained custody of her and put her in handcuffs.
Okay, and that's the basis of the resisting arrest charge.
That's correct.
And as far as the failure to comply or whatever, what was the issue when she was at the traffic stop? Because that's where this
She was yelling back and forth with her brother. I actually opened the back door of the patrol car to ask him why he was laying over there before I realized Miss Stevens in the street. He was trying to get out of the patrol car so he could yell at her more clearly. I had to push him back in the patrol car, and that's when I realized what was going on with Miss Stevens and the crew right there.
Okay. And you were, again, just so you were in the process of arresting her brother.
That's correct. That's correct.
And is there anything else that you'd like to add to that as far as the, I'll turn it off, the failure to comply? What was the?
When I told her to go down the road and she did not do so, she told me that she had the right to be there because it was a public street. I had to tell her again before she left reluctantly. That's what the failure to comply charge came from.
Why are you laying down, man? Hey, all down the road.
Call my daddy.
Hey, you want to be in jail too?
Have fun.
What exactly was the conduct resisting arrest?
She would, at first would get out of the vehicle. When I got her out of her vehicle, she pulled her arm away from me when I tried to put handcuffs on.
After watching the video, Attorney Lawrence will cross-examine Officer Dickerson. Take note of the officer's change in tone.
Anything else?
Officer Dickerson, I mean, you saw the video, you testified a minute ago. Is there anything that you want to add or clarify about the video or?
That's, I mean, like, what happened is what I said, what happened in the video.
I don't have anything else from Dickerson.
Officer Dixon, my name's Brad Martin for Stevens. Where you were testifying, you said that she resisted arrest. Did you watch that video just now?
I was there, sir.
You were there. I asked you if you watched the video.
No, sir, I did not watch the video. I was there. I know what happened. I saw my own drive.
Your memory is more reliable than the video the judge just watched,
In my opinion.
your opinion. You said that Ms. Stevens refused repeatedly to get out of the vehicle. Is that true?
When the video, I asked Miss Stevens to get out of the car. She said I would. She didn't get out of the car. I asked her again to get out.
How long did it take her after she said I will to get out of the
I
car?
didn't look at my watch. I don't know.
Was it like a minute or more?
Maybe 2 minutes. I don't know. I didn't look at my watch, sir.
Okay. And
I was focusing on her because I didn't know if she had anything in the car. I didn't know her intent or anything else. So I was focusing on her.
when you came up to the car initially, was the door open or closed?
Close.
Her door, was it closed?
Close.
Okay, and you're sure that you remember that?
Yes,
100% her door was closed.
so. Let's say it varies. Big.
Okay.
Very good call. As you can see, I asked her, can I ask you a question? What do you do instead of hearing my traffic stop? Right? The door was closed.
The door was
She
closed at that time. You're sure?
Is there any other way you would just say the door was closed?
No other way. I just want to make sure you're sure. So I want to back up a little. And you also said that she jerked her arm away from you and tried to put handcuffs on her.
That's correct.
And when you said that earlier, did you realize that it was on video?
I know it was on video because I started my video.
Started the video as well.
I started my video before I got out of the car. Whether it picked up the sound or not, it takes 30 seconds for it to start the video or sound after you start the video. So I started the video before I got out of the car.
Okay. Well, I'm just wondering, can you show me like how she jerked her hand away from you?
I'm not touching you, sir.
You are so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
No, not on me. Just how? Can you pretend to be Miss Stevens and show me how she jerked her hand away?
When I placed my hand on her, put her cuffs on, she yanked it back. Yes.
She did.
Yes.
And you're sure about that? I just want to be sure. Do you realize you're on the road right now?
One, yes, I realize I'm under oath. Two, I do not lie about nothing.
You sit on a throne of lies.
I do not lie about nothing. Get that through right now. Three, what I said happened is what happened.
If you saw something different on the video, how would you explain that? I want to check that. I'm argumentative. I mean, that was.
I was saying that information, just to,
Sorry, that was a bit speculative. So let's back up to when you initially encountered Miss Stevens. Where were you standing at the time when you first became aware of her?
I was patrol cars right here or standing here talking to two other officers. Okay? Car started blocking, just like my previous testimony stated. I don't know who said what's going on, but I looked back to open the door of the patrol car. He was leaned over, far as he could get, driver's side window, and they're screaming at Miss Stevens. Video shows Miss Stevens screaming back.
They were screaming at each other.
Yes. Call my mother. I will. I will.
You heard that day. Did you just listen to that video?
hang on just one second. Officer. Yeah, we had an opportunity to look at this.
Not yet.
Is there any discussion about today, the part of this trial?
Mayor wanted to drop the charge. I asked him to pass it to the file. That's the discussion.
We're not going to pass this to the prosecutors. I think there's actually no grounds for the arrest or charges.
I think he wants to.
Well, he just heard them, you know.
Let me say something. There's times out there. Okay, have you ever been in my place?
This is, no one is saying that you don't have your jobs. I mean, we all know what you do. Right? All I'm saying is you're testifying.
Bruh,
To a matter
really?
that happened.
I am just floored by his
Reckon April?
stupidity.
I believe it was February 2nd.
Okay. All of us, our minds, I mean, if there's an opportunity to watch video prior to it, it's probably something. That's just what I'm saying. But if you're going to proceed, let's do it.
I would like to proceed with my first question. So, getting back to the initial encounter, you were standing on the side of the patrol car, and did you have the door open of the patrol car, interacting with the suspect at the time?
No. I was talking to other officers.
You're talking to other officers. That's when you first noticed Miss Stevens.
No, I noticed Miss Stevens after I realized the guy was laying across the back seat yelling out towards the road. Then I noticed Miss Stevens on the road.
You noticed Miss Stevens in the road, and she was doing what at the time?
Apparently listening to him yell before the train. And she yelled back to him, I will.
Said I would.
That's correct. I asked her to leave the scene.
Can you tell me exactly what you said? Or something like
Get on down the road.
get on down the road.
Yes.
And then what did she say?
That's just how I felt.
Yeah. What did she say?
God.
She said, no,
She straight up told you, no, I'm not legal.
I'm on a public road.
She said, I'm on a public road. You could hear that from where you were saying.
That far.
Okay. So you could hear everything she was saying clearly?
Pretty much, yes.
Okay. Earlier you said that she said, fuck you.
That's correct.
You remember her saying that?
I do.
That was, she said it loud?
Yes.
What else did she say to you during that time?
When she said, fuck you, she was driving me off down the road, and I was back. That's when I got my car.
So, can you explain to me this, in your mind at that moment, how had she interfered with the traffic stop?
Stopping on a traffic stop and interacting with the subject as it has to in place of go, as he's interfering with the traffic stop. It is placing not only herself, it's placing the officers and the subject that's being arrested in danger. Nobody knows the intent of what's going on.
So, have you ever had anybody pulled over and then their family member came up?
Yes,
It happens a lot, huh?
I tell them to leave, they're interfering with the traffic stop. I do not allow people to stay around in that case because of the safety issues.
When Miss Stevens was saying all these things to, like when she said, according to you, she said, fuck you, and she was yelling at her brother and all this stuff. And then she said, refused to leave. Was her car moving at that time?
I did not see the car moving. I cannot say 100% it was, 100% it wasn't.
Were you looking in her direction?
I was collecting in her direction, trying to focus on her and him too. She was trying to get out of the car. That's what she said.
And you don't remember whether she was.
Nope, I gotta pee.
No,
Did you get angry?
no. I wasn't angry. I asked her to move down the road. She refused to do so.
Do you remember your colleague ever trying to talk you down or anything at the scene or anything?
Absolutely not.
Your colleague never said anything like, who's from us to you? You remember that?
What who's father?
You might want to ask him. So
No, so I asked you, you asked me, what do you mean?
I asked you if your colleague said that.
I don't.
I don't know what it means.
Neither do I.
I've seen a movie with Jack Nicholson. It's a pretty good movie. I thought that was a pretty I'm not sure exactly what it is. I don't have any further questions. I don't think I have anything else. I would move to dismiss because it's totally unreliable, untruthful testimony of the officer. I would disagree with it. The whole process is tainted. He seems to be willing to make up whatever he needs to justify something that's on video. Ms. Stevens, just for the motion to dismiss purpose, Ms. Stevens never cussed at him. She never resisted arrest. She got out of the car when he asked her to. The door was open when he approached her car. All these things are clear from the video evidence. She never said anything to her brother during that entire interaction. And if you watch the video, I'll just tell you what it said. Here's the entire interaction at the traffic stop. Officer opens the door and says, "Why are you laying down?" And I'm going to object to this. Then characterize it. You can watch the video perspective, but Your Honor, this watch the video for yourself.
Well, I watched it, but sometimes, and if I have to, I'll go back and rewatch it. But it is commentary on evidence that I've reviewed.
So the officer opens the door, says, "Why are you laying down?" And then officer looks up, sees Miss Stevens' car in the road, and says, "Hey, go on down the road. You're interfering." Good job of doing that. Suspect says, "Yeah," he yelled, "Call my dad." And then my client, in response to the officer, says, "I am. That's my brother. I ain't interfering." And then the officer says, hey, you want to be in jail too, question mark. And then as she's driving off, she says, you can't tell me nothing. He gets in his car, peels out, goes up. She's already pulled over because she saw him coming. And, that is a drastically different reality than what the officer just testified to. And if you read his report,
I am right now, in real life, taking a poop that is more truthful than this officer.
Dismiss this case because there's no grounds for the arrest, no probable cause. There was no grounds for him to even pull her over, but then there was certainly no grounds for resisting arrest. She was cooperative. She was argumentative, but that is not against the law to question what police officers said. She never physically resisted in any way, and for those reasons, I would ask the court to dismiss this case.
In the end, Miss Stevens was declared not guilty. She later filed a lawsuit and settled for an undisclosed amount. Aside from making a complete fool of himself, Officer Dickerson showed the world that he is an untrustworthy person and will lie to take your freedom, time, and money if his feelings are slightly bruised. Neither the judge or prosecutor took action for the extreme levels of perjury witnessed during Dickerson's sworn testimony. Instead of placing him on the Brady list, preventing him from lying for a conviction, he was advised by the court to review the videos on his next case. This video was also given to the Laurel police chief, but it appears that Officer Dickerson was never reprimanded by the department either. Instead, the taxpayers were once again forced to pay for the misdeeds of their public servants. Dickerson remains a lieutenant with the department, supervising over countless other officers. Rumor has it that he still claims to never lie. About nothing.
I do not lie about nothing.
Well, fun. What's next?
Look, she big mad. Look, she big mad back there. Look at her. Ma'am, I'm gonna sit here and ring this bell until you come back over here and take this paper from me. You guys are mad because I'm not putting my name. My signature is at the bottom. Just read the signature for Christ's sake. Seriously.
Can you stop cussing?
We have other people.
No, I'm good.
No, I'm saying stop cussing.
No, I'm good.
Okay, what
I'm
is
just
it?
telling you to stop.
Okay, well, I'm telling you I'm good.
Welcome back to the Lackluster channel. Today's story features Annapolis Audit, who visited the Anne Arundel County Police Headquarters to inquire about a complaint he had filed almost 3 months prior. At the time he filed the complaint, he was advised that a response would be issued within 2 weeks. Months later, he called the department and was told that the secretary that handles those matters was on a vacation and was told to be patient. Annapolis Audit also intended to file a Freedom of Information Act request for body cam footage specific to the complaint he had filed. After making his request, an officer from Internal Affairs appeared in the lobby to speak with him.
What's up, buddy?
What's going on, man?
You sent me an email like 2.5 months ago saying that I would get that decision in like 2 weeks.
Get what decision?
From the incident where I filed the complaint with you back in 2020. And you emailed me and you said that you reviewed it and you sent it up to your superiors and it would be reviewed and in about 2 weeks I would receive a decision. It's been like 2.5 months.
And that was the
complaint for the excessive force with the CID building, Detective Lewis. No.
Let me go see if I can find it.
When I called, they said the lady, they said that they could see the letter was waiting to be sent out, but somebody was on vacation, so it hadn't been sent out yet. And then they told me that that person is entitled to paid time off, so.
Gotcha. Let me go check. Let me see if the letter's out there.
All right, thank you.
Annapolis Audit attempts again to turn in his FOIA request to the woman at the window, but she protests the submission because the request form doesn't have his name.
I need to turn this in. Apparently there was like a,
What's your address underneath your name? Oh, I see it.
Yep.
What's your name next to your address? I apologize.
Oh, no, I'm good.
Can you see where your name number?
Yeah, no, I'm good. My address is on there.
You don't want to put your name?
No, I'm good. My name's in the report.
Oh, okay.
My name's in the report that's linked to that.
Okay, I'm going to put on her name in the report.
Okay.
Like most states, Maryland's Public Information Act is quite complex. However, nowhere in the act does it require oneself to identify themselves as the requesting party. The reason that's important is because the Information Act was designed to hold the government to some standard of transparency, without allowing the agency receiving the request to gather information on citizens with an interest in holding them accountable. As long as the agency has a method to deliver the requested records, it shouldn't matter to them who requested it, unless they plan to retaliate. The receptionist receives the request, and the Internal Affairs officer from earlier returns with a copy of the complaint report that was requested.
Okay, you want to put the proper incident number on there?
It's at 2020-043.
That's not the number.
That's the report number.
No, it isn't.
Okay, that's what I was given.
That's not the number.
Well, that's what I put down last time, and they sent me a letter saying that they had the proper information, so it gets there.
All right, have a seat for me, okay? Let me find out what's going on.
All right. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. I just turned in another FOIA request. Apparently, I was requesting the video footage from this, from the lobby of the thing, and they sent me a thing saying it was going to be like $480 to $650, and I could pay the maximum amount, and they would send me a reimbursement check for the difference if there was any. Yeah, I'm not requesting like all of the written stuff. I simply just wanted the video file. It should only cost me $40, and I guess they're trying to argue. They're trying to argue that with me, but it says it right here on this thing. But they said that I need the incident number or the report number. I gave it to them. It was 2020-043, and she said that's not it. But as you can see, it's right here.
So that 2020-043, that's our internal affairs case number.
Okay.
That's not a police report number.
Oh yeah, so there's no police report because I wasn't arrested or anything.
This conversation continues for a number of minutes. The most important takeaway is that during the time Annapolis Audit was waiting to be served his copies of the records he requested, he was polite and frequently moved out of the way for other citizens that had arrived to conduct business.
I have one. Yeah. Sorry. Oh, just gotta get that door for you. Sorry.
That's okay, thank you.
No problem.
Eventually, the clerk returns to ask for more information.
And that's a way around the situation. Hold on one second, sir. Well, you have my mailing address, so what? That's fine. It doesn't matter.
Mr. Falter, I'm gonna go get you that case number.
Thank you, sir. Ma'am, you work for the public. You gave up your right to privacy when you came out in the public today.
Somebody to come
Unfortunately.
check that brake light that I had to get replaced.
So, I don't care if you want your videotaped or not.
Sorry.
I don't want to have my rights infringed upon, and I don't want to be slammed or excessive force used against me, but all those things happen, so.
Thank you.
I want $1 million, but I don't think anyone's going to come give me $1 million, are they? Y'all got 27 cameras in this building. Why are you uncomfortable about mine, sweetheart? I can FOIA all that video footage from where your desk is back there. So why is your camera any different than mine?
Another period of time passes, and the clerk returns again to ask for his name.
I need a name and
No, you don't. No, you don't. I have the right. Ma'am, I have a First Amendment right to file. Ma'am, I have a First Amendment right to petition my government for grievances. I have the right to file this anonymously.
If you want to put...
Ma'am, if you want to deny me the right to file this, I will be going over to the county attorney to drop off a letter of intent to sue. Just because you don't like the fact that I'm holding you guys accountable doesn't mean you can't let me do this. Ma'am, I'm going to sit here and ring this bell until you come back over here and take this paper from me. Michelle, can you tell her to do her job, please? Can you tell her to do her job, please, Michelle? Thank you. What's up, buddy?
What do you have here? Let me see.
Yeah, I don't know why she wouldn't take it. She said I had to put my name on there. Unfortunately, I don't have, well, fortunately for me, unfortunately for you, I don't have to do that. I have a First Amendment right to petition my government for grievances, and I have a Fourth Amendment right
I just took a big old dunk.
not to unlawful searches.
Holy
I don't have to
shit.
surrender my identity to file a complaint at all. I have the right to file it anonymously. She can't deny me of that just because she doesn't like the fact that I'm recording her.
Right now, if you continue talking, I can't.
Well, I'm explaining to you. Ma'am, because apparently there's some sort of there's some sort of like disconnect or like misconception of what it is you guys are supposed to be doing back there. So I was explaining that way. There's no, discrepancies or there's no misunderstandings.
The problem is we don't really have a good description of what you're looking for.
I gave you an incident report. You have it. There's 2 incident reports. There's the internal investigation internal affairs investigation report number, and also the incident report number that Matthew Slajewski just gave me out here 2 seconds ago. Both of them are written on there. You guys are mad because I'm not putting my name. My signature is at the bottom. Just read the signature for Christ's sake. Seriously. That's not my problem, ma'am.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Sure, you do the same.
Thank you.
I have the right to file this, and I'm filing it. If you guys want to deny me of that, again, I suggest you go look up U.S. Code 18242 and 421983 before you try to deny me of that. I'm telling you, they try to make you jump through every hoop out here, bro. They want you to jump through hoops. They make it as hard as possible.
Annapolis Audit waits for well over 30 minutes for the clerk to certify that they've received his Public Information Act request. Instead, the clerks send out a uniformed officer.
They've made it very clear multiple times that they're trying to deny me of the rights that I have. I'm going to sit here and act as accordingly as I want to.
So, is this filled out the way that you need it filled out?
It's filled out the way that I need to fill it out. It's not what they want.
I'm sorry, hold on, I just need to hear what you're saying.
Okay.
We need to know who we're releasing the record to.
Okay, they have it's like a chain of custody, is what you're saying?
No, it's not. No.
Okay.
No, it's public information, ma'am.
Name in the report. Well, I'm sure there's multiple people in
the report.
Whatever report you're talking about, right?
I filed the report.
But
I'm the filing party.
Right. But I'm saying, you're saying, are you the only person listed in this police report? Is that what you're saying?
There may be one other person listed in the police report.
Okay, but the other person listed in the police report may not be entitled to request it if you were a juvenile, like if somebody...
Neither one of those. It doesn't matter.
It does, because they have to be able to check off the boxes to be sure that somebody in the report is not a juvenile, to be sure that the person that's requesting it meets the... There's legal criteria that they have to meet, that's all. And if you're saying we have your information, why can't...
If you have it, why do I need to put it?
You're saying that they have it, but they don't know that
I've already filed one of these. She knows who I am. Man, they know who I am. They know who I am. If they're going to sit here and cry about it, they know who I am. But again, I have a right to file this. I do not have to give up my name or identity to file and request public information. I have a Fourth Amendment right to unlawful searches and seizures of my identity. I do not have to give that up. I also have a First Amendment right to public information and to file grievances and petition my government for grievances. So I don't understand what the issue is.
At this point, I'm sure that a ton of people watching are asking, if they know who he is and have his information, why not submit it on the form? The answer is simple: principles. This interaction runs along the lines of give an inch, take a mile. While Annapolis Audit may have nothing to lose from supplying the agency his information because they already have it, someone else will have something to lose, and anonymous requests for transparency hurts no one except the agency attempting to hide records. Nowhere in the law does it state that you must identify to receive public records, and even if it did, it shouldn't. You and I have already paid taxes for the records to be created. The only interest the government might have in preventing their release is to avoid accountability.
You need to let them know that 18 U.S. Code 242 makes it a crime to deprive me of public services. They're trying to deny me of public services. I am not trying to cost the taxpayers of this county or this state any more money than this police department already does. They fuck up enough and cost us enough money. I am not trying to have me pay my own self out of my taxes that I pay. I'm just trying to request public information. They're making it a big deal. This lady over here sitting behind her made it a big deal because I have my camera. Apparently, she's upset that I have a camera on while you guys wear cameras. You got one. I don't see her throwing a fit right now. There's 27 cameras in this building I can see. I can request all that footage. I don't see her crying because they're videotaping her. But she wants to come up and try to deny me of services. Oh, I already told you, you need to get a life. That's not professional. That's not how you treat public. That's not how you treat private citizens.
she'll run this through her supervisor, and then that's fine. She'll just run it through her supervisor, and we'll go.
She already did. She went back there and talked to Michelle, and Michelle cried about it and said I need to put my name on there.
All right.
Regardless, I'm not putting my name. I am not surrendering my rights to file for public information just because y'all want me to. Just because generally that's how it's done doesn't mean I have to do it that way.
Okay. Well, they're more the expert on this, so I would have to talk to.
Apparently they're not.
Well, I would have to see documentation that what they're basing their criteria on. So I'm not going to pretend.
Yeah, I would like to see the piece of legislation that gives them the right to override the Constitution and make me identify myself to receive public information. I would love to see the legislation that says that. If you can find it, please bring it out here. If not, I want the paper filed. I want it time-stamped, dated, and a copy made and returned to me so I can go about my business.
Excuse me. Ma'am. Coming back?
What
Some of us have to do today.
Annapolis Audit asks for a copy of his submission once again, and the clerk insults him personally.
Ma'am, can I just get a copy of my documents so I can go, please?
I'm not TV.
I'm sorry? What'd you say about telling my mother what? No, I'm asking for a copy of my documents so I can go about my business. I don't know why you brought my mother into this. I don't know why you're being rude to me. I don't know why you're acting like a but okay.
And I know you're upset that you could just monitor your.
Like what?
Just the choice of words.
Why are you bringing up my mother?
I'm sorry. I understand.
How about you behave yourself and do your own job? How about you go do your goddamn job? Don't you bring my family into this, man. How about you go do your job?
Get away from the window.
No.
You're not going to talk to her.
No, I'll talk to her how I want to.
Get out of here.
You go do your job. Go sit down and do your job, ma'am.
This leads to the dispatching of several uniformed officers of the Anne Arundel Police Department.
Somebody waiting for you here. I'm sorry?
So, interestingly enough, I was not allowed to go into a courthouse with my service dog recently, and I'm still waiting on an apology. So we'll see if that even comes through.
What are you waiting for? A copy, a date stamped copy of my paperwork and me returned to me, so I have evidence that it was turned in here. So I'll be waiting 30 minutes for someone to make a copy of one single piece of paper. Don't understand what the issue is.
Okay. Can you stop cussing?
We have other people.
No, I'm good.
No, I'm saying stop cussing.
No, I'm good.
Okay, wait
I'm just telling you to stop.
Okay, well, I'm telling you I'm good.
Have you put in your request, sir?
And I'm telling you I'm good.
Sir, have you
My
put in
speech
your
is my
request?
speech, sir. Don't you try and restrict my speech.
We're trying to help you.
No, you're not. I don't need any help from you. I didn't call you here. I didn't ask you to come out here and speak to me.
You're in a public place.
You're right. I'm in a public place. You're right. No, I can, sir.
That's disorderly conduct.
No, it's not. Cussing is not.
It is.
No. Cohen v. California, 1971, the Supreme Court has ruled that it's protected as free speech.
Let me make sure somebody's helping.
I'm not screaming and I'm not being disorderly, so no, it's not disorderly conduct. I can sit out here and tell you to go fuck yourself if I want to, and there's nothing you can do about it, sir.
Correct. Very briefly, Cohen v. California established that an expletive, while provocative, if not directed towards a specific person, is not disturbing the peace.
Cohen v. California, 1971. I didn't ask for your help.
Okay, stop cussing.
I'm not asking for your help. I'm asking you to leave me alone is what I'm asking.
Did they help you at the window?
No, they're not. I've been waiting 30 minutes for help. I explained that to you twice now.
No. I just came out here. You haven't explained it.
I explained it to both of you when you walked out here. I've been waiting 30 minutes for them to make a copy of a single piece of paper.
This is the first time I've talked to you.
No, it's not. Ma'am, it's all on video. I just sat here and told both of you, and you got upset because I said that I was waiting 30 minutes for a single piece of paper.
Annapolis Audit keeps saying he's been there for 30 minutes, but his GoPro battery dies at this point. The length of his footage indicated that he had actually been there for almost 50 minutes.
I am waiting for them over here to make a single copy of a piece of paper that I turned in. I turned in a FOIA request. I want it date, stamped, copied, and returned to me so there's evidence that I turned it in like every other FOIA request I do. I'm not sure why this one's taking 30 minutes or what the issue is, but I didn't call you out here. I didn't ask for your help, so don't come out here and be like, oh, I'm trying to help you and da-da-da. I didn't ask for your help, ma'am.
Okay, first of all, let's find out what you're asking for. We'll check on the request. You're coming here asking for help because you want something.
No, I'm not coming here asking for help. No, I'm not asking for any help. I came here and I filled out a FOIA request. I'm not asking for your help. I've said it 4 times. I filled out a FOIA request. The Central Records Department handles that, not the police, not uniformed police officers. So why are you out here speaking to me?
They're police department.
Okay, but do you go do FOIA requests? Do Do you personally handle FOIA requests? Then why are you out here
work
speaking?
under us.
Do you?
Yes, we do.
Do you?
Yes, we are the major in charge of this.
Yourself, please.
I'm Major Katie Goodwin with the Anne Arundel County Police
Badge
Department.
number, please.
1133.
Can you identify yourself, sir?
Corporal Dennis Schumann, ID number 1274.
You want to identify yourself, sir?
Of course, Corporal Joey Gatens, ID 1532.
Awesome.
Let me go.
Now, uniformed police officers don't handle FOIA requests. I didn't ask for any of your help, Katie Goodwin. So I don't appreciate you coming out here and trying to restrict my speech in a public place. I don't appreciate any of you.
I get FOIA requests all the time. What are you trying to find?
I filled it out already.
Well, you didn't get it, did you?
No, I'm waiting for them to make a copy and give it back to me.
Maybe
now he's back there crying about the fact that I used a curse word.
No,
Guess what?
He's
Guess what?
trying to find out.
Guess what? I can tell him to go himself all I want.
Well, that's not the problem. I understand you're saying that, but you've got ladies sitting there.
That's fine. Guess what? It's public lobby, sir. My speech is protected.
Well,
my speech is protected. If they don't want to hear it, they can walk out the door.
You should respect other people's rights too, right?
You should respect my rights because you took an oath to uphold my rights. You took an oath to serve the public and uphold my rights. You should respect them, sir.
I'm offering to help you right
You
now.
should respect my rights.
I'm offering to help you right now.
Then go have them make a copy, please.
That's why he's back there checking on
Then why are you out here talking to me?
Because they said that you might need help, and I do.
No, they didn't say I might need help. She got all butthurt because I was videotaping her, and she called y'all up here to try to throw me out of a public lobby, and you realize that you can't. That's what I said. There's 27 cameras back there, so why are they crying about mine? Why is mine the issue, sir?
I don't know, I just got here.
Yeah. Then why are you even speaking to me if you just walked out here? Why are you acting like you've been involved in it? I don't need your help, though. I've stated to y'all multiple times, I don't need any help from any of you. I need them to do their job.
I work here.
That's fine.
So I can be wherever I want.
Okay, well, just because I work at a restaurant and someone else is serving on you doesn't mean I come up and start taking your order. Just because I work at that restaurant, I don't go, well, I work here, so I get to take this table and get to take your order.
Well,
it's not how it works, sir. It's not how it works. The cook doesn't come out and start taking your order just because he just, because he felt like coming to make some money today. If you sit back there and wash dishes, and you sit back there and you wash dishes and you wash the dishes the best you can. You don't come out and sit there and try to take orders from people at tables. Just because you work here doesn't mean you get to come out here and do someone else's job.
FOIA request and has some issues.
Yeah, there's some issues. I don't know why they can't make a single copy of a piece of paper. There's an FBI office in Annapolis, ma'am.
Do y'all have extra ones?
They're right here. There's a box right here.
Really?
Yep.
Can I just have one, please?
Ma'am.
Thank you. Oops. Yeah, I grabbed two.
See, man, you got 7 officers running in here like I did something wrong.
Well,
When in reality, all you had to do was make a copy of my paperwork, and I'd have been gone 30 minutes ago.
It's a little bit more than that.
This guy. It's not a little bit more than anything.
Then why are we all here?
Why are you here?
People come here all day and get paperwork.
So why? You're right, they do. So why is it an issue that I can't get a copy of my paperwork?
No clue.
You're right. They come here. You're right. They come here. Then go find out and stop talking to me.
Because
Well, they're
the
working
other
on it.
officers back there.
They're working on it. I can see them right now. They're working on it.
Good. They should be. It's only been 30 minutes.
Well, I don't think there's a piece of paper that says how long you're going to wait or not wait when you come in here.
No, you're right. But you're sitting here saying that people come in here and do this all the time as if it's some easy process. Then why is it taking forever?
Some things like I
Why
say,
you take them over 30 minutes?
That's fine.
I do FOIA.
Okay, that's fine. And all I simply asked was, hey, ma'am, and it's all on video. Hey, ma'am, can I get a copy of the paperwork so I can? You need to sit down. Your mother be ashamed of you. Okay, I didn't say that to them. She said that to me.
Why did she say that to you?
I have no idea, sir. Go ask her. I don't know why she says the things that come out of her mouth. I don't control her body.
I know every single person who works back there.
I don't control their unprofessionalism.
she's back there. She's right there.
Yeah, it's hard to break.
I don't control their unprofessionalism.
Well, I can tell you what, I've worked here for over 20 years.
But to sit here and come out,
I know every single person back there.
sit here and try to solicit,
Are you going to listen to me?
No, I'm not, because to try to solicit a disorderly conduct is illegal, sir. You can't sit here and try to solicit a disorderly conduct out of me. I wasn't being disorderly at all.
I think if we were trying
Now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and I already had 2 other people out here talking to me. I've now had 6 uniform officers make contact with me, and I didn't call or ask for any of y'all's
Look at
help.
all this free help you have. Why are you
I don't want any of it. I've said I don't want it.
Then why are you here?
I've asked you to be away from me.
Well, we work here, so that's not.
Why am I here? I've explained it 6
I didn't
times.
ask you that. Then why are you here?
You just did, sir.
No,
You
I
just
said
did. You
we
want
work
to
here.
see it? No. You
Yes, I do.
just said then why are you here? I'll show it to you when we're done.
No, show it to me
No.
now.
When I'm done videotaping and continuously recording, because I'm not going to have you
I'm
come
not gonna
violate
be
my
here.
rights.
I'm not going to be here.
That's fine then. That's fine. Neither me. I'm waiting for this paperwork and I'm on.
All right.
I've been trying to leave for 30 minutes. I've asked 6 different times on video for a copy so I can go.
All I've seen is you try to talk over every single person that's tried to talk.
No, you've seen me ask 6 times for y'all to leave me alone. I've told y'all multiple times that I'm waiting for a single copy of a single piece of paper. They're upset because I didn't write my name on it. Guess what? I don't have to write it. It's public information. I have the right to file these things anonymously.
Gotcha.
This lady right here is the one that called because she's all upset because I stood up to the lady that was being rude to me.
Task inspector.
Yeah. There's no need for 6 of y'all to come up here and make contact with me. But you did. It's a waste of taxpayer dollars. You're right. Y'all could be out there deterring some real crime. Y'all could be out there doing some real police work. But instead, you're in here crying about a guy with a camera trying to file FOIA request.
All right, so they have your paperwork.
Awesome.
They'll be in touch with you once it's processed.
I need a copy.
It doesn't work that way. You don't get the same day.
Yeah, no, I do. No, I get a copy. I have one at home. I've already done this.
We've submitted.
It gets time stamped and copied. That way, I have proof of what it says, ma'am.
They'll contact you. You put your
but I get proof of what it says. I get a time stamped copy. It's what I've been waiting 30 minutes for. I'm not leaving without that.
Copy of it? Oh, sure.
Yeah, I've asked that 6 times. You know that because I said that when you first walked out here, ma'am.
Okay.
Stop playing dumb.
You did it.
He absolutely did. Multiple times, in fact.
A copy, a date stamped copy of my paperwork and me returned to me, so I have evidence that it was turned in here. I've been waiting 30 minutes for someone to make a copy of one single piece of paper. I've been waiting 30 minutes for help. I explained that to you twice now.
No. I just came out here. You haven't explained it.
I explained it to both of you when you walked out here. I've been waiting 30 minutes for them to make a copy of a single piece of paper.
This is the first time I've talked to you.
No, it's not. Ma'am, it's all on video. So again, for the 3rd time, I am waiting for them over here to make a single copy of a piece of paper.
Okay, we'll make you a copy.
We'll also sit here and review the footage because I'm gonna file a complaint for your deprivation of public services. 18 U.S. Code 242, ma'am. 42 U.S. Code 1983, ma'am. We're gonna sit here and file complaints for the deprivation of public services.
After over an hour of bickering and heel-dragging from our super professional state officials, the form he was waiting for was finally turned over.
Fill out your online form, so that you can talk to us.
They're going to explain to you. When you got the receipt, explain to you what the next step of the process is, okay?
No, I mean, I've already gone through this once, so I don't understand why it's being handled differently than it would have before.
Well,
so.
They're going to explain it to you, and once they explain it to you, they'll be in contact.
Yeah, they tried to explain something before, but okay, we'll wait and see.
All right, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
When you go and talk to them.
All right, but yeah.
I'm sorry, he's on that side. You can come to this side. Sir, you mind switching sides with me? They're being, I don't know why they want me to walk to this window instead of that one. What's up? Absolutely. Okay. You want it in cash? You want it in card? How you want it? Absolutely.
Maybe he'll be able to help you out and figure out a way to get there, or maybe he can make some.
I just want to be clear, the $40 I'm paying is for the video footage of the lobby that's contained in that investigative report, right?
Right here.
Yep, okay.
Absolutely. In that report.
Yep. Yep. Okay. Cool. That's fine.
Yeah, that's why I did this, so I just took a picture of this and sent it to him so that he knows how many things we need.
Yeah. People are dicks.
I don't know why that was so hard and why it took 45 minutes and 6 police officers for y'all to do your job, but glad we got there. Glad we got there today, guys. We did it together.
Yay. Alright. Let's find out something else. Alright, let's get some. Cheers. Ew. Oh God, what happened?
The relay interference is increasing. We must be getting close to the pylon. Close. Got him.
What's that distortion?
That's me. Something about moving through those portals is increasing the load on my systems.
Are you gonna be all right?
Don't worry. Held off rampancy this long, haven't I?
Fuck. Who the fuck? Where the fuck? Fuck you. I get the ring now.
My love, put fear from your heart.
War is your realm, Didact, not mine. And you marched to this war, facing foes that, while always aggressive, were never so aggressive as they are now.
Your fears are unfounded. The enemy will be turned, and I shall stand by your side once more.
Promise me that.
I promise you. Nothing will stand between us.
Lord of Admirals, we are in position over the Forerunner planet.
Show me.
Population numbering over 2 billion. Forerunner ships on alert and inbound.
Is it possible? Have we gotten ahead of it?
Flood infestation detected, my lord.
Damn it.
My lord, the infestation is in a remote locale. Perhaps if we warn the Forerunners?
If we warn them, we give the flood time to spread. You know we have no choice. Cleanse the planet.
Man, they just be nuking up more of this shit. Oh, man. Oh, buddy. Vinny. Let's see where we're at.
Chief, we won't be able to contact Infinity if we don't get to that pylon and take it down. That's the target, but it looks like the entrance is shielded. Let's figure out how to take it down.
Well, bolt shot. Something better than that. There we go. There we go.
One of the shield's power cores. Take it out.
Shit.
Two more cores on our level. Hit them before you climb all the way up. Well done, Chief. One to go.
Damn it.
Well done, Chief. One to go.
Well, good. Saved some of them. Shit, what the fuck? Whoop. my god, that's a hard. This got boned hard.
Well done, Chief. One to go.
Fuck. Balls.
Great, that's all the cores. Head for the top of the pylon. Chief, look at this. That's Requiem. They're not inside at all. They're moving into orbit. That's the beam control. It's working. The signal from the relay is starting to clear up.
They haven't hit the gravity well yet.
There's still too much interference to warn them. We've got to disable that other beam before they're pulled in like we were. I was wondering why Infinity hadn't encountered the Covenant yet.
What are they doing here?
They're heading to the second pylon as well.
That can't be a coincidence.
Sounds like the Prometheans don't want the Covenant here either. The BattleNet's already lighting up with reports of resistance all around the pylon.
Oh! Trust me. Damn. Well, my headphones have low battery. So maybe that's a sign.
Drop pod.
Yep, I'm out of here. I'm out of here. Set for the night. See y'all tomorrow. Ducks and Kisses XOXO though. Thanks for coming to hang out. Appreciate it. Alright. Bye now.